A client of mine who I've read her astrological chart, she had Saturn with Venus, so there's a restrictive force over her love and money life. And the dragon's head attached to her sun. So this means things go ballistic with her man in life and even her routine in life. She was castigating about her husband, saying, I can't stand him, I can't even sleep in the bed with him, I can't touch him. He just repelled me. I'm so mad with him. And been talking about all kind of dislike, distrust, mistrust about her husband. Then as we went on in the conversation, she said, he is involved with several women, and that make him dirty to me. And after about half an hour into her do's and don'ts of marriage and all kind of distaste and even hatred for her man, I let her satisfy herself, bringing out all the poison in her system. And finally she asked, Mr. Rudley, what would you do in this situation that I have poured out my heart and the home truth about the situation to you? I said, it's very simple, but I don't know if you want to follow it. Your problem is love problem. So either you quit it or you fix it. There's no grumble, because the more you grumble, the more miserable you're going to get. And this could be a life sentence. Or you could listen and learn where he's coming from, what he's coming from. But my solution is a drastic, critical one. It may not sound pleasant, but it is a reality and a touchdown in your relationship. What is it, Mr. Rudley? Tell me. At this stage, I'm willing to listen to anything that makes sense. I say this will not make sense, but it will make real. What you need to do is you have to start to get closer to him, better with him, and show that you do care. But I cannot stand the sight of him, and I even asked him to sleep in the next room. There you are. You have actually pointed to where the problem is. You have to reverse the problem in order to solve the problem. What you have to do is give him attention, give him some care, tell him, you miss him and probably you just went berserk, and that's why you and him are kind of distant. Then after you have already got his attention and his affection, which I think you can and will, because otherwise he would have packed up, went out and don't come back home anymore, which he didn't. So they show there is a love, there's an attachment, but there is the worst communication that you both living with at the moment. She tried that for a week, and he came closer to her, more attached to her. Then she came back and see me after a week and said, stage 1 is in progress. Now he wants to have a relationship with me, and I don't know, and I don't think I want to have. He's kind of dirty. I said, are you going to listen and learn, or are you going to grumble and be miserable? You have a choice. He said, okay, I'll listen to you. I said, bring him back into the bedroom. Let him sleep with you. And when you are sleeping with him, make sure you give him so much. Let him screw you inside out and all the lost time. And even more, when he gets out of your room, he will need crutches. And you know what does that mean? What you have given to him and satisfy him and send him to heaven and back, he will not have any more interest to go out. And even if he do, it's like he's out of petrol. He can't make the mileage of his flirtation of interest. He said, I never thought of it like that. Thank God you are listening, and hopefully your marriage will be from here on a very happy one. I'm going to tell you of an interesting joke that an elderly person told me when I was young. There was this woman who is always opening her purse and looking at the photo of a man. And this has been frequently done around her friends, but she had not told them who the photo was. So one of her girlfriends was curious. He said, why are you always looking at that photo? And then tears fall off and roll off your eyes. Is he dead? And who is the person? She said, that's my husband. No, he's not dead. Then what's the reason that you are so in love and so attached to him? She said, every time when I look at his face, I say to myself, who can be worse than him? And I feel comfortable. And they all had a big laugh. So with that, my name is Royalty from the Royal Australia. Cheers.